raster image is essentially just a grid made up of lots and lots of pixels. They tend to be really big in terms of file size, so they take up quite a lot of storage. A bitmap image is an example of a raster image. You can edit each individual pixel, however, if you enlarge the picture, then you're going to lose quality because you're going to be able to see each of these individual pixels. So this is a simple black and white bitmap image. If we say that a 1 represents a black pixel and a 0 represents a white pixel, the image would be made up like this. So this is obviously only for a black and white image. If we decided to have a colour depth of 256 colours per pixel, then we can work out how many bits we would need in order to store that image. So we know that this is an 8x8 grid, so therefore there are 64 pixels. And we also know that we're going to need 8 bits per pixel, because if we have 8 bits, then we can have 256 possible variations ranging from 8 zeros to 8 ones. So we can do 8 by 64, which equals 512, so therefore we need 512 bits in order to store this image. A vector graphic, on the other hand, tends to use shapes and lines and polygons, etc., that can use mathematical expressions in order to represent those shapes. The advantage of that is that you can scale them up, so you can zoom in on them or make them bigger without any apparent loss of quality. They also tend to be smaller in terms of storage size than a raster image. Finally, images also have metadata, which is essentially data about data. So in this case, data about the image. Examples of metadata are things like the height and the width of the image, the color depth, the date that it was taken, possibly the geographical location that the image was taken.